beauties, welcome back to my channel. I know I have been gone for so long, but I just needed I needed time to just regroup, come back with a better attitude, and just pump videos out for you guys. So I'm really excited. I have a lot of changes in my life that are happening, which I'll probably share in a later video. This video is basically just gonna be me showing you my most minimal, like everyday, no makeup look. I actually did it yesterday. I didn't really do it on purpose. It was more so because I didn't have a lot of time. But surprisingly, I loved how my makeup came out yesterday, and I thought I would share it with you guys. So if you're interested, go ahead and stay tuned. Also, if you are brand new to my channel, make sure you join the fam by hitting that subscribe button. The first thing that I like to do, I already cleansed my skin. And if you guys are not new to my channel, then you remember when I did that one mask. It was like a disco kitten mask, and it broke me out basically. It broke my skin out really bad, and I was so desperate for anything to work. So I went to Ulta and I bought this Murad kit. It had other products in it as well, but I really have still been using this clarifying cleanser. It has 1.5% salicylic acid. It looks like this, and it's just a really great product. I use it every day now to honestly just keep my skin clear. I never really had a problem with acne, but anyways, I used that before I started filming, so I've already done that, cleansed my skin. I'm gonna actually take you guys through the steps of my skincare routine because I feel like that's a big part of the whole no makeup look, but like glowy skin. This is really important, and I think skincare is just important overall. I think you should really care about your skincare before you care about the makeup, because if your skin is not doing well, makeup, it's just not gonna look as good. I'm not saying you can't wear makeup, but definitely skincare is big. So I just have a little cotton round, and I'm gonna take this witch hazel. I just got this from Walmart, very inexpensive. And this is just gonna balance out the pH in your skin. And also I really like it because especially for removing your makeup, if you miss any spots, it'll take off any extra makeup you have left on, and then it also just balances your skin. So the next thing I like to do is use my moisturizer, and lately I've been loving this Pond's Cream Nourishing Moisturizer. This is just a little travel size. I got it from Walmart. It's very inexpensive, but if you have dry skin or you're just looking for a really moisturizing, like hydrating moisturizer, this is really good. I love it, and I feel like it gives my skin a nice little glow. So I love to apply this day and night. And I'm definitely on the hunt for a good moisturizer with some SPF in it. You should always be wearing SPF, but especially since, you know, summer is on its way. Well, spring is here and summer is on the way. You definitely want to make sure that you always have SPF. I used to think that, you know, because I was black, that I didn't have to wear sunscreen, but that is like way far from the truth. So if you think that, just know it's not true. Everybody needs protection from the sun. This is about to be like the most, like, I hope it comes off nice on camera, because I mean, I'm barely gonna put any makeup on. This is like maybe vacation makeup, like if you're going to the beach. You know, typically at the beach you don't want to wear a lot of makeup, or you're going to the pool, or you just don't have a lot of time, or you just want to look kind of put together but not doing too much, you know what I mean? So next I'm gonna use my eye cream, and lately I've been using the I've been using the Olay Eyes Ultimate Eye Cream. So we're just gonna put a little bit of that right underneath the eye, or the eyes, and then just tap that in. I'm gonna bring it up here. What may work for me may not work for you. So as you can see, let's just first examine my skin. So I definitely have a lot of acne scars. A lot of them are from which that mask broke me out, which, you know, I'm not that happy about. I definitely have some hyperpigmentation going on around my mouth. dark circles, and then more acne scars on the side of my face. So that's what we have going. What I did when I was in a rush, I was like, okay, I need to put on foundation, but I didn't have a lot of time. So I was like, okay, I should just put foundation in the spots where I just really need it, not on my whole face. So what I did was got my damp beauty blender, and I just put like a drop of foundation, and then I just focused on the areas that I really needed coverage in. And my thing is, my goal wasn't to necessarily cover it, but just to make my skin look a little bit more put together, if that makes sense. So my goal is not to cover it, because I want my skin to look like skin, and I want to feel breathable, but I want to look put together, and I want to look fresh, if that makes sense. So I'm just gonna put a little bit, and I think this is a full coverage foundation. It actually is, yes. It is very full coverage, so you see that little dot covers quite a bit. So I'm just gonna lightly tap it. That's like the worst area for me, personally. And voila. You know, it kind of covered it. I mean, you can definitely still see it. So it's not perfect, but it definitely made my skin look a lot nicer. So I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Just did a dot. I'm gonna focus on this area. And I really love this. I wore it yesterday, and my mom was like, your skin, like, she was just like, your makeup looks really good. She was like, wait, are you wearing makeup? And I was like, just a little bit, not a lot. And I was like, surprisingly, I actually really liked it. Like, I usually go full coverage, like cake face, not cake face, but like, I love full coverage foundation. And some of the marks that I have, I'm really not even concerned with those. So I think I honestly did just this area. I did put a little bit, so I'm gonna take the pointy side of the sponge, and I'm gonna put just a little bit under my eyes. Or did I do that? I'm gonna do that. So I'm just gonna put like just a little bit under here and around my eyes, because it's just a little bit darker. I'm just gonna lightly just put just a little bit there. Okay, y'all, so I just got a mic, and I just realized I didn't have the mic on, so I'm hoping that the audio on the parts that I just did when I put the foundation on was playing. If not, I apologize. Anyway, so the next thing that I did was put on a little bit of concealer, and if you're not new to my channel, you know I usually do under the eyes, the bridge of the nose, like everywhere. But when you're running low on time, but you still want to look put together, you don't got time for all that. You just need to get the parts of your face that really need it. So for me, it's gonna be underneath my eyes. So I'm just gonna use this Makeup Revolution full coverage concealer. This is in the shade C13. And I'm just gonna take a little bit of it, and I'm gonna just do boop, 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 boop. And that is it. And we're gonna blend that out with the Beauty Blender. And this is just gonna help conceal those dark circles, brighten up under that eye, and just look, it's just gonna make everything look put together. And okay, I know people might come for me or be like, why wouldn't you do that? I didn't set this, y'all. I did not set my face with any powder because I didn't have time. And it wasn't like I was trying to do a no makeup look, but it just kind of happened. And I really enjoyed it. Like, I guess you could set your face, but I kind of liked it. Like, my face looking kind of glowy, a little dewy, but not too dewy. Like, it was like dewy in all the right places. So I think the point of this is not, again, to cover everything, but to make your skin still look like your skin, but just look a little bit more put together. Because I'm still looking in the mirror, I can still see some of my dark circles. It's not perfect, but it looks a lot brighter underneath, and it just looks more cohesive. Okay, so for me personally, I've been loving what they call soap brows. So I actually am gonna use this bar of soap. It's a, sorry, it looks a little ratchet, but it's this Neutrogena bar soap. And I just like to take a little spoolie, so we're not doing like full-on brows, because again, we're on the go, we're being minimal, and we don't have time for that. So what I'm doing is just coating my brow pencil with the brow gel. Not the brow gel, with the soap. And I'm just gonna brush my brow hairs up. And this, to me, it really just acts as like a brow gel, but it's like a really good one, to where it gives your brows that feathered, yeah, that feathered look, if that's the look you're going for. And then also I really like it because it really helps your brow hairs stay in place. Because I've used quite a few brow gels, and I feel like some of them don't really work all day. Like initially they'll work, but then after some hours have passed, I'll notice my brows are not in place. And I know I barely have any brows, or they're really thin, but whatever. So I also went ahead and, yesterday I didn't use this, but I just thought, you know, my brows need a little something. So I grabbed this, and all the letters, the wording is off on this, but this is from Benefit. This is the brow, what is it called? Gimme Brow, I'm sorry. I believe this is in the number 4. And so it just has like a little tiny spoolie. But I really think sometimes it gets a little bit more product than what I want on it. So I take a little bit of it off, so that way it's not too overwhelming. Because I like to, with anything I do with makeup, I like to build it up. You never, just in general, to me, a good rule of thumb is to do little and build up to what you want, instead of going in with like a heavy hand and then being like, oops, this is not what I wanted. Then it's just kind of a disaster. So I'm just gonna take some of this product off, and then I'm just gonna brush it through my brows. And this is just gonna add like a little tint to the brows. Okay, so that's it on the brows. The next thing that I wanna do is just add a little bit of color to the face. Again, this is a super natural look, so I'm not even gonna contour. I'm not using any highlighter. I'm just going to simply put a little bit of blush on to add a little pop of color, because I just want this to look like a natural, fresh face. I'm gonna be using this Laura Geller blush. This is in the shade Tropic Hues. Can I open it? And it looks like this. And I'm gonna use this Morphe blush brush in M330. We're just gonna put a little blush on the apples of the cheek. Okay, another thing I love to do is put on mascara so your eyes don't look dead. So I'm just gonna use my L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara in the shade Blackest Black. I really, really love this mascara, especially if you have curly lashes. It really helps you to extend those lashes, make it look like you have a little something something. So I'm gonna take my time and do that. Okay, so I just put a little bit of mascara on, nothing crazy. I didn't even put any on my bottom lashes because we ain't got time for that. So the next thing that I wanna do is put on just some clear gloss, no lip liner, no lipstick, no none of that, just some clear lip gloss that lets your natural shade of your lips shine through, but you're not gonna have crusty lips. So I'm like pretty much out of this, but I have a little bit left. This is by Essence. It's a really affordable brand on the drugstore side. And this is called Shine 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 Lip Gloss. And I forgot the name of this shade. Yeah, it's not on here anymore. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of that on. And I know I did a video very similar to this. I'll link it right now if you wanna watch it. But I did put on a little bit more makeup in that one, and this one, like, it's like almost nothing. but I love it. Now, if you want to be a little bit extra, since it's spring and summer and you probably in your tube top, halter tops, whatever, spaghetti straps, you want to show a little, I'm not all the way there yet, but for the purposes of this video and pictures, I already have some on. I don't know if you could tell, but I'm putting a little bit more on because I'm just extra. I think this is, I really think because I spent like, I think it was $64 on the Fenty Body Lava, that I'm like, I'm gonna use it every single chance that I get. So now if you wanna be extra and you have a little body glitter and you're wearing something that's gonna show, you know, your body a little bit, go ahead and whip it out. So I'm gonna use this Fenty Beauty Body Lava. This is in brown sugar. No, I don't have the brand new ones. And you know, I love Rihanna and I love Fenty, but that stuff is expensive. I need to be on the PR, but yeah, I'm gonna get my full use out of this. I bought this last year and I actually use it more than what I thought. You get quite a bit of product in here, so I definitely whip it out in summer and spring. So I'm just gonna, and no, I don't have a brush to put it on. I'm gonna pull my necklace back, but I don't have a brush to put this on with, so I just like to use my hands. It's not that serious. It smells like vanilla too, and it has like a little tint. All right, y'all, so this is the finished look. I hope that you enjoyed this quick, minimal, no makeup, glowy skin look. I know that was a long title, but I accidentally did this yesterday and I loved how it came out. And I hope that it helps you whenever you don't have time in the morning, but you want to look put together. Or if you're just not really that into makeup, or you don't want that much on your face, but you still want to look put together, I think this is a really awesome routine. Remember, skincare is awesome. Just take care of your skin, and then I feel like everything else will fall in line. That's all I have to say. Also, make sure you subscribe to my channel by hitting that subscribe button, hit the bell. That way you never miss another video from me, and I will see you guys in the next one.